Whew. Well, wasn't that a pay-per-view? Alright guys, Silky here for the Brothers of Mayhem, and we are going to be going over real quickly the Fastlane pay-per-view from the WWE that just finished. I'll go over a few of the matches real quick, give you some of my highlights, and wow, that was interesting. Alright, so let's jump right into it, because I feel like this was actually a fairly good pay-per-view, in my opinion. I mean, right from the opening bell, first match, right out the gates, I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura Rusev tore it down. I thought they did a great job. They gave him a good amount of time to actually put on a match, to tell a story. I thought they did pretty good. They made Rusev look strong. They took two finishers from Shinsuke Nakamura to get that win. So I thought that was an overall decent match. I enjoyed it. It was a fun way to kick off the event, and the crowd was all into Rusev. That was absolutely awesome, man. I loved that. I really did. I thought that was really, really cool. They followed that one up with Bobby Roode and Randy Orton. I liked it. It was a decent match. I saw it coming. I saw the way it was going to finish. Bobby Roode went way too many times up to the top rope. I didn't like it. I thought that was not normal for him. I mean, he went up top 3 times. The third time he gets caught with the RKO, and they call it a day on that. I was expecting Jinder Mahal to come out and interfere in some way, shape, and form during the match to cause a disqualification, to give either Orton the win by DQ or Bobby Roode the win by DQ or a no contest, something along those lines. I'm glad they didn't. I'll get to that a little bit later, but I'm glad they didn't. You know, they waited. They gave the clean victory to Orton. Orton's finally won. He's won every single title in the WWE. I thought that was kind of cool. That was a cool little moment to have. And then after the match, Jinder Mahal does come out, starts attacking Randy Orton, and Bobby Roode comes in for the save, then turns on Orton as well and hits the glorious DDT on them both. So I thought that was pretty cool. I did enjoy that. I thought that was a good way to end that match with the possible heel turn by Roode, which I'm really hoping for, because I think Roode would make an absolutely incredible heel. But it is what it is. You can't expect too much. The next match I had on my list was the Usos versus the New Day. And wow. Alright, so I was full expecting one or the other team to get the win, you know, possibly New Day picking up the win, and then the Usos, you know, cashing in their rematch clause for Mania, and then they insert like the Fashion Police or the Bludgeon Brothers or something. But they didn't. They gave us a swerve, and the Bludgeon Brothers just came out and destroyed everybody. Like, they took out the New Day, all 3 members. They took out the Usos. Wow. The Bludgeon Brothers made an impact tonight for sure. I think they're building towards a triple threat tag team match, possibly like a fatal 4-way tag team match or something, to get as many people on the WrestleMania card as they can. So the Usos should get a chance to defend the titles on the actual pay-per-view, not the pre-show. So I think that's a cool little story to tell, but you know, other than that, I'm not a big fan of the no DQ or the double DQ, the no contest things, but they didn't do it too bad on this one. I liked it. I see where they're going with the story, so I thought that was pretty good. And I mean, the New Day and the Usos were going to tear it down. They are incredible. They're 2 glorious tag teams. Like, they are, every time they go against each other, they tear the house down. So they should get something similar to that out of a WrestleMania match. Then there was Becky Lynch and Naomi against Natalya and Carmella. I liked it. I wasn't opposed to it. That they didn't give them a ton of time, which I'm okay with, because, you know, to be honest, nobody was really into this match. You know, at least not in my opinion. It was good. It was okay. It served its purpose. It did what it had to do. So I was okay with that. And they built Carmella up a little bit. She got an cleanish victory. I mean, there was a little bit of shenanigans towards the end of the match, but Carmella picked up an clean victory, but it makes you wonder what they're going to do with her cash-in, because she doesn't have too many days left. I think she's down to only the last 100 days, so she's got about 3 months left. A little bit over 3 months, so it'll be interesting to see how they do that. Then we had Charlotte Flair and Ruby Riott, which was actually really, really good. Like, I wasn't expecting too much from the match itself, but they actually told a really good story in this one, you know. Charlotte Flair retains the title. Ruby Riott tapped out, you know, to the figure 8, and they had the Riott Squad showed up. But then Becky Lynch and Naomi come out for the save, and then the ref throws out Lynch and Naomi, and you're like, oh, geez, all right. So I was thinking the Riott Squad's going to, you know, Ruby Riott will lose the match, Riott Squad will jump in, they'll beat down Charlotte, and then cash in. I thought for sure they were going to cash in with Carmella, but they didn't. Because the ref then threw out the Riott Squad. And shortly after that, it was game over. You know, they gave him a decent amount of time to tell the story. I liked it. And after the match, Asuka comes out and just tore the place. Like, the crowd went crazy. And she made her intentions known. She will be challenging Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship at Mania. That's going to be an incredible match. I think those two will easily be one of the top matches of the card for WrestleMania. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one. And then we got to the final match, the 6-pack challenge. AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and John Cena. I loved this match, start to finish. It was so good. You know, when Cena just hits 4 AAs right out the gates, and he's going for the 5th, and he's like, oh, AJ Styles isn't coming in on me. All right, let's get this going. And then everyone gangs up on Cena for a minute. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, the thing I don't like about these 6-pack challenge, triple threats, you know, fatal 4-ways, it's always just 2 competitors at a time. It's not all 6 fighting. It's just 2 guys in the ring, and that's it. The rest of them are just miraculously unconscious for the whole match. So I wasn't a fan of that. I don't like that in the matches, but like I said, they told a good story. Kevin Owens hits Shane McMahon with the super kick. Then Shane McMahon breaks up. Kevin Owens wins the match. Kevin Owens had the match won. Pop-up powerbomb on Ziggler. He's got the match won. Shane pulls the ref out of the ring. Oh, boy. So I was like, oh, maybe they're building towards something with Daniel Bryan. You know, my brother was talking about Daniel Bryan. And no, Bryan doesn't come out. So I'm like, all right. So Sami Zayn then goes for a pin. He pulls Sami Zayn out of the ring. Costs Sami Zayn the win. That's when I was like, all right, here comes Daniel Bryan. But no D-Bry. I'm like, all right, maybe they'll save that for SmackDown. You know, Styles goes through a table. Things were just going crazy. People were everywhere. It was a fun match, and from out of nowhere, right at the end, Styles recovers, hits a phenomenal forearm on Kevin Owens for the win to retain. I was half expecting something like Rey Mysterio to show up or Undertaker to show up and for them to make their intentions known against John Cena at that point, but they didn't. So that left a little bit of something that I was expecting but didn't get. But I mean, it is what it is. In my opinion, best match of the night. You know, I'm going to give it to Charlotte and Ruby. Charlotte Flair and Ruby Riott were absolutely incredible. I loved the match, start to finish. Everything in between was incredible. They told a great story. Then after the match, when Asuka comes out and she makes her intentions known for Mania, I love Asuka. Asuka's absolutely amazing. So that was what I was most excited about. No, that's not what I was most excited about. I'm most excited because I get to keep the beard. My brother will be losing his hair, which I get to keep mine. What little I have left, I get to keep mine. We will be posting that video a little bit later this week. He's gonna be gone. Take that hair off, man. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of Fastlane. You know, let me know if you agreed with my opinion on the best match. My least favorite match of the night, I gotta give it to the Usos and New Day, only because of the outside interference. Like, it was what it was. It served its purpose. It was a bridge to get another title match at Mania. So, once again, let me know in the comments down below if you guys agreed with that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because it means a lot to both of us. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.